this activity, called Seeds of Strength, I usually begin by putting the 3 words somewhere on the paper, either front or back. First, we plant the seeds. Sometimes it's just an intention. Sometimes it's symbolizing the seeds that we plant and the growth that comes from those seeds. And the growth that feels like strength. And that can symbolize anything for you. In the end, I share a little bit about what that means for me. I recommend that you draw the trunk first, just 2 simple lines. And then draw as many or as few seeds at the bottom as you'd like. And simply draw some curvy lines from the trunk to the seed to represent the roots. It's pretty simple. This is just done in pencil. Feel free to erase some lines if you'd like, or just trust that there are no mistakes. Just whatever comes from the pencil and the marker or whatever else you put on the paper. After the seeds and the roots and the trunk are there, next come the branches. There's always the ground line, so you can kind of imagine where the branches are going to come from. Nothing crazy, just some long, squiggly lines. As you're drawing them, simply imagine the growth reaching up to the sky. This is the structure in which you can create and layer. We have color and paint or whatever you'd like to layer over this. The invitation really is to let go of overthinking. We're putting some words down to sort of set the intention. You don't even have to do that. Simply picture the growth cycle of an old oak tree. How deeply rooted into the earth she is, and how she's grown so tall and magnificent, reaching towards the sky, making her way through anything that life throws at her. Next, I like to layer marker, and after this, I layer pastel, and finally some paint. Feel free to do anything that you wish, anything that comes to mind. There's no right or wrong way. The invitation is to simply be in the moment, reset with the breath whenever you find something that might feel a little like stress or self-critiquing, and just let go. Feel the strength. Take a nice deep breath in and enjoy the process. I'll share with you a few words about my experience with this at the end. So in this activity, Seeds of Strength, it's probably the most dynamic and multi-layered activity that I facilitate. As far as these simple mindfulness experiences go, this is probably the most complex. It's still very simple, but it also has the ability to take you to the next level into creative writing, some journaling, and potentially using it in your own healthcare practice. But here we facilitate the beginning stages. So thinking about the seeds that we plant in our lives, very symbolic, and we're just drawing little teardrop seeds. That's all we're doing. Not really talking about them, but it's the idea of drawing the seeds that we're sowing, nurturing, planting. For me, this past couple of years, that included a new home and new friends because we got a new home. So that's definitely in my art and mindfulness. I'm very present with, we started a new path, and that really impacts my growth and the stages of where I am in my life. So my art reflects that. My now moment reflects that. So you'll often see that written in my mindful art pieces. So in the growth part, the branches that stem out, you'll see just colors and movement. I'm feeling the growth from the seeds that I planted. And in the trunk, I feel the strength, that powerful strength and a great old oak tree, that wide trunk holding strong through winds and all. I like to feel that when I'm drawing. So those are some recommendations for experiencing this particular activity. But really, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can write words, pictures, or just draw a tree and enjoy drawing a tree. My mind tends to go in this symbolic way and really feel the growth and my choices. And I'm really nurturing myself through the practices.